everyone, and welcome to Canada's Wonderland in mid-July, the peak summer season. The only reason we're here, and a great one at that, is to finally get on Alpen Fury for the first time. It is our debut ride. In fact, I've actually done it a little earlier, so I will confess that some of the footage will be a little bit better weather, let's say. But this is actually refreshing because it's been a hot day here, and it's been nothing but short of a crazy intense line for many people, unfortunately caught in the sun, which has been really probably one of the most popular subjects in retrospect to the line and the wade surrounding this ride. But besides that, I will give you my review at the end of this video of my experience of it. I'm going to try to get a couple more rides into the evening, and then yeah, I'll give you a summation of what I think about this new groundbreaking ride here at Canada's Wonderland. And don't want to take anything away and tease about what's to come, but yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Let's get on it and give you our review. Finally here, and more bumps ahead. Got my Alpen Fury Pilsner. I got to start this review now after my third ride. There was a delay before that ride, unfortunately, so I'm just going to save my last one until the end of the day here and get started on a review, because I'm sure to forget a couple things. Now, let's talk about the restraints, because that was one thing I definitely noticed on my third trip around, and someone at Santa's Village, which I was at earlier, just mentioned it, and then I was thinking about it a little bit more on that third trip around. The shin guards are a bit painful. I actually did find them a bit forceful, and definitely left a bit of sort of like a sensation of pain, let's say, in the shin area, which is unfortunate. So yeah, they really haven't perfected those trains. There's a lot more space for you to room and breathing room as far as like your waist and everything in that area, but when it comes to those shin guards, still not perfected. It's not that you get stapled into them, but they're just not perfected as far as comfort are concerned. So yeah, could do with some improvement there, unfortunately, but outside of that, does not take away from what is a ridiculous ride that I really kind of am speechless. And I thought about it after my third trip around, but this might be the most important ride that Canada has ever introduced in a theme park or amusement park. It is that sensational. I've got a lot of messages on the socials today saying, is it worth it? Is it worth coming down? Does this ride live up to the hype that already people are saying? It's like better than Maverick, it's just under Velocicoaster, it's better than Pantheon, or it might be better than Pantheon, depending on your perspective of it. It is sensational. I'm going to say this right out of the gate. I'm hoping to get a front seat ride in my final ride today. It's the only thing I need to do to genuinely review it. But the forces, and I was paying a bit of attention to that, and they are ridiculous. Like really, the comparison to Maverick is fair because you really do feel it from both sensations, from a zero-G perspective and just from negative or from positive forces. I especially experience those positive forces in the Skyflyer loop and that sequence leading into it, just outside of the ice winder element as well. I just felt a lot of sort of like lower end, sort of like you're filling the seat, let's just say that much. And then for everything else, including, which I think is probably my favorite element, which is the fire surf and roll, yeah, you are completely flung out of your seat. It is a point where you're just like, I didn't hold on to my restraints, but I still felt like, okay, yeah, it's a good thing it's working, because otherwise, for people that are not, are more faint of heart for stuff like that, they're not going to enjoy the ride, because it really does throw you around to an extent that I feel like I haven't really experienced in many other roller coasters. There's exceptions out there like Asia Nika and some of the more extreme ones from the past. I still curtain comparison for the last vlog I think is fair, because it does feel like this ride has a not only the train sort of similar in a way to me, but as far as the sensations with that tight train and just like how it's actually ergonomically tight, it definitely gives you a different sensation than say being in a B&M train being flung around, which no B&M out there really does. Yeah, it's unbelievable. That launch is incredible without question. I was kind of like blown away. I still haven't really processed it that much as far as like how impactful it is, because it really throws you in. I didn't feel too much of the force of it. It's just the pure energy of it leading into what is one of the most disorientating top hats that you'll ever experience in your life, if the most disorientating. It's hard to believe that that ride is only about 160, 156 feet high, because it feels higher when you're up there, but you have no time to process what's going on because you're just thrown right out of it and then into the course. The inversions didn't actually feel overindulgent because it happens so fast that you don't even know how to process it. I know a lot of people have said it that way, but it is really incredible what happens there. Just leading into that stall, which is just like, yeah, it is a Titanic element without question. That stall has got to be one of the best ones out there. It does remind me a bit of Pantheons, but it's higher than that, so it's yeah, it's a great thing to look right straight down while you're going through that stall element, down at the globe and everything. Sensational. A lot of great interactive elements as well with people that are not on the train or like say in the background of the experience. There's great interaction with people on the ground with this ride for sure. It's just sensational. Yes, I probably was one of the bigger skeptics out there as far as this ride was concerned, because I've been on a lot of premier rides, but this is a revolution for the company, and good marks on them for what they've done here, because yeah, I didn't consider myself really a skeptic, but I was definitely had to be massaged into thinking that this might be one of the world-class attractions out there. But this is the bottom line. We are spoiled now here at Canada's Wonderland, because that is an incredible roller coaster that people around the world, once the word of mouth spreads, are going to definitely be clamoring to get down here to ride, because yeah, that was unbelievable. And yeah, I'm really surprised that we have this ride here in my home park.